What is going on, everybody? Figured I had to try to get that sunset in before it was totally gone. I've got my happy hour going here. And one last little bit of color. You can see a little bit of red in the middle there. I don't have the ability to zoom that camera, but just about in the middle of your screen, there's a little bit of red. Not many clouds, and it takes clouds to make a sunset, I promise you. But I think that is going to wrap up this day. It's been a good stay out in the desert. I actually moved not in Quartzsite. Welcome to Happy Hour Live, by the way. I've got my Quartzsite t-shirt on, but is it live? No, it's Memorex, Brian. Memorex. Gosh, that dates me, doesn't it? I imagine if you're younger, you don't know what that term means, but there's a few of us still know what that. If it's either live or it's Memorex. So, say hi to everybody real quick. Oh, let's see if I can get my computer to play along here. First in the house is Tom and Lori, RV Live, Expired Up, Cracker Box Palace, saying hey all. Miss Pearl is in the house. We've got Brian McCulloch is in the house. We heard that was our live comment. So, how many people remember Memorex? How many people remember 8-track tapes and cassette tapes? It was funny. There is actually a 80s trivia that goes down. And I watched a video today of a teenager and the parents asking different questions. One of them was the Yellow Pages. And this kid had absolutely no clue what the Yellow Pages were. So I think there were some other really good ones. A Rolodex, if you know what a Rolodex is. We're dating ourselves now. I know. I know. But yeah, there's Miss Jen in the house, just passing through. That's Mr. Bob right there. Howdy. Miss Lori, glad to have it. Memorex was VHS. Okay, wait a minute. We have to solve this. Memorex, wait a minute. Memorex, is that the one where the singer cracks the crystal glass? Yes. And it was cassette tapes. I believe, it's going back a little bit, but cassette tapes. Was it not for recording and having recordings and things like that? And is it live or is it Memorex and they broke the glass? I don't know where it would, but it was cassettes, right? Bead Trappers right there. My brother's laughing at the Yellow Pages. We lived off the Yellow Pages. Yeah, cassettes. I think it was, yeah, recording tape in general. Okay, yeah, that's possible because we had 8-track, we had cassettes, and that's what I was going to say. Yeah, there's RV Living Life. That's Mr. Gary right there. Glad to have you here. Beat Trappers in the house. Mixtapes. Yeah, it was VHS also. I will agree. I believe so. Gosh, 8 tracks. Brian McCulloch, eight tracks. That just made it sound better, right? I don't know. Remember how an 8-track tape, when you listen to it, when it got to whatever it changed, the music would fade out and then it would click and the music would fade in and right in the middle of the music, right in the middle of the song. I remember that. Yeah, they might have made CDs. Yeah, they might have made CDs, but not around anymore, are they? I don't think they are anyway. Slinky. Yeah. And I thought, gosh, that would be a fun trivia box. I saw that today, and it brought back all those memories of the things that we used to do. How many people remember what a party line was? My first girlfriend, who ended up being my first wife, to call her, they had a party line. And on this party line was all the neighbors in the neighborhood. And when you were talking on the phone, you had to assume that a neighbor could hear you, because the neighbor could pick up their phone at their house and listen in on your conversation. It's creepy, I know. How many people, if I said how many people remember 4-digit phone numbers, how many hands would we have out there? Most all of us are older than Google. I will agree. Yeah. That party line was dangerous, though. To talk to your girlfriend, you had to be on your best behavior, because anybody could be listening in on that. Anybody could be listening in on that. The other thing is, yeah, four digits, four-digit phone numbers. I can remember that. I can remember 7-digit phone. That was mostly what I had growing up. By the time I was old enough and allowed to use the phone, it was it was 7 digits, just 7 digits though. So, and how how many people had all of their phone numbers of their friends and family memorized? All right. Remember when we had to do that? Now you ask me people that I call on a regular basis, and I'm not sure I can I can remember that. Hey, don't leave Pearl out. Bob says, just to be fair, Bob and Tom remember 4 digits. Yeah. Mm. I used to write to my grandmother in Maine, and I could put down Grandma Anderson, Friendship, Maine, and that letter would get there. That letter would get to her house. That was that boy, time's gone by. Boy, I don't know. How's everybody doing out there? Hopefully everybody is staying warm, unless you're in the Yuma area, or Lenny, I saw, was down in southern Texas. You are freezing your butts off right about now. I think David, I saw David was down in the Keys, the Florida Keys. Might be another warm spot, but I was shocked getting reports from Florida. 30 degrees in Miami, Florida, 24 degrees in Orlando, Florida. And I also heard reports of snow in Tampa. I mean, I don't even know. I don't think I could remember. Yeah, there it was at 24 last night. Yeah, that is just I can't remember a time that it got down to 24 degrees in Florida. And to think that I was there this time last year, that is just, I can't believe that. Can't believe that. So, and I'm very thankful. I actually had the window open last night sleeping with no heat on. It was amazing. It was amazing. So, very few of us are older than dirt, right, Bob and Tom? That's coming from Gary. Yeah, be nice, Gary. Be nice, Gary. So, oh my gosh. No, I was kind of curious to see who the warm spots were around the country, and unless you're in, and I mean right down in the Florida Keys, it's freezing. Yuma has been good. I'm at a new spot at Kofa Wildlife Refuge, about halfway in between Quartzsite and Yuma, and beautiful country here. I love the mountains. Love the I love the mountains. I love all of it about all the way around me. It's um, I'll show a little bit of that on some video here. Just decided to get out of Quartzsite. Everybody took off and left. The big tent event is, for the most part, is over. I noticed on the drive out of town that there's still a lot of show coaches. So I'm that was kind of nice. If you didn't get a chance to see the coaches there at the show, they're still there. The big tent, I believe, is gone, and it doesn't take them long. That was just a week ago, and they are out of there. So yeah, oranges are going to be $10 a piece. Yeah, you're just about right. Yeah, well, there's Gary. Well, Gary, you're up. How cold is it up there by you, Gary? I heard from my brother in New Hampshire, and he said it's been down in the single digits, and he thinks that it got up to 30 at one point last week. So about 30 inches of snow, and I have a couple of moths decided to play around in front of my face. About 30 inches of snow, and he said, "What's the temperature there?" Knowing that I'm down here, he says, "What's the temperature down there?" I says, "You don't really want to know that, do you?" So he said, "No, I probably don't." Oh, yeah, it's brutal. Mm. Wow, that's the first moths, the first critters, flying critters that I've seen. Really got quite a few of them flying around. They're these little itty bitty moths. We'll see if we can't keep them out of my face, but they like the light over there, and I think the light is kind of attracting them a little bit. So we will see. Good evening from Texas, right there. Glad to have you here. I was just saying, Texas, I think you guys have, hopefully you're down in the warmer area. I was looking at Lenny, and Lenny is down there by South Padre Island or thereabouts, and they are sporting some warmer weather down there, but you have to go all the way down in Texas to get that warmer stuff. RV Living Life says negative 23 degrees. I don't even I don't know. I don't know that I've been in negative 23 degrees. And I plowed snow for 30 years. I've done a lot of negative temperatures, but negative 23 just sounds. Mm-mm, 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 mm-mm. There are flying critters there. No, there's nothing that is going to be out flying around in negative 23 degrees. Mm-mm. Livingston on our way towards Florida. Okay, yeah, so you're up in the cold. You're up in the cold. Good luck. Yeah, hopefully you don't run across any of that white stuff trying to get across there. But if you get to Florida, turn right and keep driving as long as you can. I saw it on the news. If you want a pet, you can pick up the iguanas. It's raining iguanas there, and if you want a pet, just pick one up, throw it in the coach with you. The wife will love it. I'm telling you, it's awesome. Ravens fly at negative 23 degrees. I think ravens can live in any temperature. Yeah. So I was thinking the bug kind, but yeah, you're probably. It doesn't snow at 23 degrees. No, it does not snow at 23 degrees. Although I have seen it snow down at 0, and it turns into this real fine powdery mist, and not mist, dust. So it's weird. It turns into little ice crystals. Oh, bring that dog. Get that dog back in there. What are you doing, Gary? Oh my gosh. Mm-mm. But yeah, got out of Quartzsite and just needed a little bit of change, a little bit of a change of scenery, and loving it here. Absolutely, I love Quartzsite. Don't get me wrong, but I'm I was ready to get out of there. Been there about a couple weeks, and you wouldn't believe, 1 week after the big tent sale, boy, people poured out of there like nobody's business. And although I will say, driving past the LTVA still had a ton of people in it, but those are your folks staying long term. They're staying a while. So, but I will say, knock on wood, the weather has been fantastic here. You saw the sunset. I don't know if we can get the last little bit of it there. We got there we go. Oh boy, look at that. Boy, we can get that, can't we? That looks pretty awesome, doesn't it? Wish we had a little bit of snow with that. Excuse me. What am I saying? I wish we had a little bit of clouds with that. Let's be very careful. It's white, floats through the air, not snow. Clouds. Now, gotta love it. Gotta love it. No. You don't see it. You're right. You got me, Gary. Absolutely. I am going to go ahead and get you a link here real quick. If you want to come on and say hi, let's go ahead and put that out. And it's called Hail, Gary. No, not Hail. Not Hail. If you do want to come on, right there, let's see, we'll put it out in the comments here, is a link, and that link will take you to the green room, and we'll bring you on and say hi. So I do have a video to sleet. Maybe sleet. Yeah, it's not snow though. It's funny when you get down that cold. That it is just these real fine ice crystals that fall. What's a happy hour in Yellowstone Cup? Oh, we've got what do we have here? There's my Yellowstone Cup. We have a Canadian coffee. So there you go, Canadian coffee tonight. No, and there is no snow. No. So let me show you where I'm at here. I did take a little bit of video, walked around, went over and saw I'm actually by, if you've driven that road in between Quartzsite and Yuma, you've seen Stone Cabin. I've seen it for a long time, and it's not very far off the road. And I just thought, I'm going to go out there and I'm going to check it out and probably stay here overnight. So let me see if I can show you that video. We'll explore a little bit here. How does that sound? And that one right there. What is going on, guys? Well, I am out of Quartzsite and about halfway between Quartzsite and Yuma, And there's a little gas station stop, but on the other side of it is Stone Cabin. I was thinking about walking up there and checking that out. I've got my bottled water, and we're gonna walk over there and check it out. So I'll tell you what I can find, and the only information I can find on this Stone Cabin. But so no real history story, you may say. But I had to pull out of Quartzsite, not for any other reason than my next stop is Yuma, going down there. And you know, I really like Quartzsite, but I was due for a change. Had been there a couple weeks. Let's go this way. Been there for a couple weeks. You don't go to Quartzsite for the big tent sale, and you don't go to Quartzsite for the view. Although I did get lots and lots of sunsets, sunrises. Gotta love it. I do love Quartzsite for the sunrises and sunsets. Not the dust, mind you. The dust is kind of rough. But I go for the people. And had many nights of hanging out with friends, playing Mexican Train, and yeah, I'd tell you what, that's the reason I go to Quartzsite, because you can kind of count on everybody being there, and people kind of, if you're going to the Southwest, chances are they're going to Quartzsite, and chances are they're going during the big tent sale. And that's when you get a chance to meet up with all your friends. We have to cross the highway here. Let's make sure I don't get run over. There used to be a road right through there. It looks like it's been sealed up. Huh. It's gonna be a minute. Well, maybe not. Get right over here. So this Stone Cabin, not sure what's going on with it. They've kind of sealed this up, and they're saying it's private property. Well, it is private property, except where the Stone Cabin is on the other side there is not. That is actually on BLM land. It's just this individual spot, but I guess this used to be kind of a big stop between Quartzsite and Yuma. People, I guess there was a couple of ladies here running the place, and it was a good place to stop on your way to Yuma. I assume they had gas, all that good stuff. Not associated with the Stone Cabin that's on the backside here. Let's see if we can, lots of private property signs and no trespassing signs. Looks like they used to have some RV sites right back there as well. Those don't look all that old over there. So I'm not sure exactly when this closed down. Let's see if I can find a way around this though. And I think the property goes over that way, and I think it ends right over here. So let's see if we can't take a walk and walk in. According to the fence here that I see, I'm not the only one that has come through here. And according to my phone, this is BLM property. So I am pretty sure pretty sure that it's okay for me to be here. And there is kind of the white, what I'm assuming is property boundary marker right there. Yeah, that would be it. So we can walk right on up to the stone cabin. I noticed a lot of people on Google Maps felt that that this was all private property. It is not. But unfortunately, you wouldn't know that unless, oh, you know, I love these surface finds, these old cans. Yeah. But yeah, they, unless you have some sort of mapping program that shows you property boundaries, which I do, Outly does a good job for that. It's a free option. And there's another old cans. I always keep my eyes open for anything I might come across. There's an old, oh, that's probably pretty old. Spark plug. Not sure what that is. Not a tank. Another spark plug. Somebody rebuilding an engine back here a long time ago. All right, I've got a little bit of a walk, so I will turn the camera back on if I find anything along my way. Another can. Otherwise, we'll see what it looks like when we get up to the top here. Lots of goodies on the ground there. You know, back in the day, trash service wasn't really a thing. So a lot of times they took a deep hole, deep pit, and just threw their trash in there. Not dissimilar to what we do now, but in a more controlled way now. Lots of cans. Somebody lived at this cabin for a long time. That's a lot of cans right there. I see fire rings, fire pits. Campers have come and gone and left a little fire ring. Another one over here. Road coming through right here, heading down that way. And there's our stone cabin right up there. Lots of these around the hills of Arizona. I don't know that this was actually associated with the women that ran the stop, the gas stop here once upon a time. And they probably were not related in any way. It's hard to say. Not much holding this old stone cabin up anymore. Well, once upon a time, it was probably something. A fireplace right there. Probably served its purpose. I see something else here. I'm not sure what this is, but it looks like it is all collapsed and caved in, but perhaps it was a root cellar of some sort. like this old history. No mines that I see. That potentially could be a mine up there. I may walk up there and take a look at it, because it might be a mine entrance. And that would make sense with the house right here at the bottom. A lot of crushed up rock here. Yeah, that could be a mine. Well, it might have been a mine at one time. It is hard to tell, but it is all collapsed in now. If it was, there isn't much left of it. I don't know if I should climb any further up on this or just hang out here. And we'll see. I will say, somebody put a flagpole up on the top up there. American flag and U.S. Marine Corps flag. Do a little walking around here and see what else I see. The backside of this little hill was their property does extend this way. It does show on my map. Looks like there was a couple other buildings down here. Also looks like it's been cleared very recently. So somebody may have plans. I see a porta potty over there. Maybe somebody's got plans for this property. I don't know. Definitely used to have RV hookups right there. That's a thing. Yeah, it's time to get back. Time to get ready for the live. Maybe see if I can put this footage onto the laptop, get that rolling, so maybe we have something to watch. But hold on, guys. Got a little bit of a walk. It's not that far. See if we can get over. There we go. Now we're doing good. And look at that. While we're sitting there talking, I was looking over my shoulder, and we've got a big UFO right over my. This is really bright. I'm going to turn that down. Speaking of yellow pages, there's some. Hold on a second. Let's see here. Can we get you on there? There he is, Mr. Gary. How you doing?
I'm doing good. You?
Good.
What is that bright light? Is that the moon, or what is that? A star, or what's going on there?
It's a UFO.
Yeah. Okay. Right on. It's always good to have one of those behind your shoulder.
Yeah, it's a very slow moving UFO.
Cheers,
hey, look, you got your cup tonight.
Yeah.
I'm sporting the Yellowstone cup tonight. So
I was looking at that. Show me that a little better.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
I like it. Is that metal or ceramic?
It's ceramic.
Yeah. Nice.
Believe it or not, I found that at a Cracker Barrel, and I always try to go in there. I'm not a big fan of their food in Cracker Barrel, but I was going in there one morning to get coffee and a Danish or something like that, just to say I'd gone in there. I'd stayed there the night before, and saw this sitting on the shelf. I thought, I can't pass up on that. I gotta get that. So,
Cracker Barrel, when I go there, I never know what to order, but everything I order is good. I got to say, it's good food.
Okay, I'll give it to you. I have never been a fan for some reason. I don't know. Every time I go to Cracker Barrel, and it just never turns out for me. But
I like Ford's Garage in Florida, but apparently Bill thinks I should go to a better Ford's Garage than the one I went to. But I do enjoy that. They got gigantic burgers there and beers, and a really good theme going, with all the old Ford cars. And
oh yeah, I haven't been to that one, so you're gonna have to fill me in on that one. But as far as Florida goes, really, there's a lot of good food all around the country, a lot of interesting places to go and see it and get it. I like going into those places. So no,
here, I have a challenge for you. I want you to figure out what's different about me.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's see if
we'll see if anyone can figure it out by the end of the show.
Yeah. I don't know, Gary. Let's see if we have any guesses here. Anybody? So AK Richard M says Cracker Barrel. He's a Cracker Barrel fan right there.
Yeah, I love Cracker Barrel. Always had a good time there. Went there a few times on my birthday. We were in Florida, and about 16, 18 people at a table. Good times.
Okay.
And, yeah. So
nice.
And then when you walk out of there, the one around TTO there, if you walk out of there after, there's like a whole a street with all these different stores on it and what have you, and they have cars parked along there. So by Fords, they have the old Model A's and Model T's. And you go down the street a little further, and then they have, some sports cars, lots of Corvettes.
Okay.
Last time I was there, every different kind of Corvette every year you could think of, and I don't know, just an interesting place. And they have a candy store. If you're into candy, I'm not, but they have a candy store where you just, whatever you want, you just fill up.
Did you trim your eyebrows, Gary?
He's in the right area.
He's in the right area. Okay.
I know. Sometimes it's just crazy. So like an inch long. Right? It's ridiculous. When I was
mine
younger,
usually goes all the way across. Every now and then.
There's no unibrow here anyway. I do have the gap, right? And it's natural. Right. I have a friend that goes right across. It's kind of embarrassing.
You got a haircut. You never get a haircut, Gary. No,
I do this. I always look like this. I go in the back there, and I got the razor, and I haven't paid for a haircut in probably 30 years.
Bill's going personal now. Here we go.
Hair dye. Well, it's a little gray on the sides,
Right?
That's natural. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I do have. I don't know if anyone's ever noticed, but I have a very crooked head. You see my hairline? It's like over there, or no, backwards. It's over there. What's going on with my hair?
You got a naturally crooked head, so it just fits, right?
Yeah. If you go up my nose and you look at my hairline, look where it is.
Yeah.
It's like I've parted it that way, Right, you got to go this way. I forget on camera you got to do everything opposite, right?
Yeah. Gary, it shifted. So Jen's haircut.
Yeah. Well, most people, their hair slides off the back of their head. Mine's kind of going sideways, right?
Okay. Yeah. So you got kind of that comb over thing. Are you actually bald, Gary? And you've been doing the comb over so long, people don't know it.
No, it's like, my God, it's only like a 1/4 inch long, if that, right?
Okay. Yeah.
Whenever I run the razor over it, I put the 1/8 inch thing on it. So I shave it right down to 1/8 of an inch. Then I let it grow to about maybe 5/8 of an inch, and then it gets out of control, right? So I got to fix it.
Okay. All right.
Nobody will get
it. Is that it? You let your hair. You didn't get a haircut. You're letting your hair grow.
It is a little long right now. Yeah.
Right.
Nobody will guess the difference. There's no way. We'll let it go for a while. Let's see if everybody figures it out.
See if anybody guesses what has Gary got new going on here.
Yeah,
and see. So Gary's got a new You know,
I'm
oh, go ahead.
I'm incredibly happy about it. It's something I wanted to do for a long time, and I got it done. And I'm amazed by the difference. Yeah.
Okay. Are you not wearing glasses?
Bingo.
Oh,
Who
I
said
wasn't
that?
supposed to guess that. You were supposed to, you should have. See, I shouldn't be allowed to guess there.
Did you
You
guess
know?
that, Dave? I didn't look at the chat. Yeah.
Yeah, no, I didn't. I just said it just
Yeah.
now, and I was just throwing it
Here,
out
you see my
there. And
glasses? See this? Look what I do with
yeah,
them now.
yeah. Okay.
I
Oh,
don't need
that
them
is
anymore.
awesome. That
Yeah.
so you got the LASIK surgery or whatever they call that now.
I'm too old for LASIK. It doesn't do anything
Uh-oh.
for old people. Yeah. So I
Uh,
went and had my lenses in my eyes replaced.
Wait a minute.
Yeah. I know, eh?
Oh, okay, so I have to understand because you had the lenses on your eyes replaced.
Correct. So what
Oh,
happens when you get old, okay? When you get my age, your lens is yellow,
okay.
and I would probably only see about 80% of the light. So everything is yellow. So when I go outside now, I can't believe how white snow is. I can't believe it. It's the whitest thing I've ever seen because I used to think it was white, but it's really white now. So anyway, what happens is your lens is yellow and then they harden and then your eyes don't focus anymore because when you look at an object, your eyes actually change shape to zoom in and look close and what have you, right?
Okay. Okay.
So they harden and then you really can't see that well. I had transition glasses where I would have to go like this to see something close, if I held it in front of me, and then
All right.
tilt forward like this to see something far. Two lenses in
Right.
there,
Yeah.
and I got rid of that. And it wasn't cheap or anything, but it was something I wanted to do for a long time, and I got it done 3 days ago. So
Wow.
3 days
What is
ago,
that? They got like roadside shops or something. It's just like Jiffy Eyes or
yeah,
something. You go
yeah,
in
it's a
there and
drive-through, right? You lean your head out the window.
okay.
Yeah.
Cataract. Bill says cataract surgery.
It's similar to cataract surgery, but I did not have cataracts.
No.
So
Yeah.
what happens with cataract surgery is if you have your lenses replaced, they put in one clear lens and they ask you, do you want to see close or far or in between? That's your options. So
Right.
most people want to see close and then to look far, they don't see well, or they choose to look far and then they have to wear reading glasses to look close. So I got
Well.
a
Okay.
more like a cataract lens is like a round lens, clear, one thing, right? And
Right.
the lenses I have a whole bunch of lines in them. I wish I had something to refer to that I could show you, but it's a whole bunch of circles on a lens, and each circle has a different magnification. And I can see far and close or intermediate, no problem. So what happened
Right.
was the first day I went for surgery, which was kind of shocking because you lay on a bed and they tape your head to the bed and they put this cloth over one eye and it has an opening where your eye is. And then they put in what feels like playing cards around your lids to keep your eyelid open. And they cut an incision in the side of your eye and they put something in there and they twist it and they grab your lens and pull it out. And you can see that happen.
Oh no 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 no
And
no! I
then
don't want to
they
see
bring the
that
new
happen.
lens and you can see it coming, right? It comes towards your eye and then they tuck it in there, right? But the whole time that this is going on, you can see, picture a bucket of white paint and you put like blue and red and green and yellow colors in it just in spurts, right? And then you slowly stir it and you see the colors changing, right? That's what you
Right.
see the whole time. And they're constantly putting drops in. Oh, my phone's going off. They're constantly putting in drops in, spraying water, whatever. It's like you're having a shower almost, right? And actually, the operating was really cool. They were playing the soundtrack from Guardians of the Galaxy. I don't know if you ever saw that show,
Oh
but it's
yeah.
yeah, they're the soundtrack from that, and they're playing that because old people relate to it and young people as well, right? But anyway, while they're doing the surgery, you see all these colors swirling around. You see your lens get yanked out and another lens go in, And 10 minutes later, they just rip off all the paper, and wow, that eye's done. You get about a 10-minute break, and then they do the other side. They say, like, they put all the paper across with a hole. They put the things in to hold your eyes open, And I was telling them, I can't even tell if my eye is open or closed. And they go, no, your eye is wide open. Trust me. And
oh my God.
they go again. They say, you know what, your brain, we fooled your brain the first time. Your brain didn't know what was going on, so you probably didn't feel much at all. And I went, I didn't feel anything. I just saw what was happening. And they said, when we go at your second eye now, your brain knows what's going on. It's going to fight it a bit, so you might feel some discomfort or pain or whatever in the second eye, but we'll do the same thing. And you see them wind up your friggin' lens and yank it out. And then they stuff another lens in there. You can see it happen. It's mind-blowing. And they tell you to keep looking into the light. And my God, you do not want to look away from that light, right? You don't want things to screw up, right?
Right. Oh, no.
So,
Boy,
that's day one, right? You come home, you got these glasses on. Here's my glasses. This is what I wear outside. Oh, Carol's here, if you can tell. I got the headset on. I'm going to unplug it. I'm probably going to lose my sound, so I won't do that. But she's just killing herself laughing there. They told me that when I leave there, I'm going to have the most uncool dark glasses ever, right? And I went, oh my God, there must be something weird, right? And then they gave them to me, and I go, I used to wear those.
Right? Yeah, I was going to say, well, how are they uncool? I mean,
I don't know, man. I like them, right?
Right.
So now I wear glasses by choice, except when I go outside. It's so white with all the snow and everything. I can't not have them on.
Well, that's to protect your eyes, just because. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. I get headaches in the bright light right now, right? So,
Gary, I cannot imagine going through something like that. Good on you for getting that done,
bro. I can pick up my phone and I can read what it says on my phone, and I have not been able to do that in 20 years. I can look at it and I can see everything on my phone. I've worn glasses for 30 years, 40 years. After 3 days of this, my eyesight is so good, and it's improving every day. One eye's better than the other because they heal at different, speeds.
At different rates.
Yeah. You have a dominant eye, right? So your dominant eye will heal first, right?
Yeah.
And, I asked him about, should I not look at my phone or not look at my laptop? Should I avoid looking at TV or whatever? And they said, look at everything, because you have to retrain your brain, because your brain has to understand your new eye, and your brain will retrain itself to understand your new eye.
Really?
So the first day was just this blur, like you wouldn't believe. It was a mess, right? The second day was like, I was talking to my consultant. I was saying the whole RV looks like it's full of smoke and fog and everything. And he said, that's because your eyes are so swollen in your sockets that everything is gray, right? And I went, wow, that's cool, right? Whatever. And from morning yesterday, when I could barely see anything at all, to evening, I could almost read the text on my phone. I had to blow it up to, a bigger size, right? And then today, I was driving today. I went for a drive. I went to the liquor store and I went to the post office, and unbelievable. Yeah.
That is fascinating.
I have to go get my license changed, because my license says that I require eyeglasses, right? So I have to go get my license changed because I'm not wearing them.
How long is the healing process? I mean, when can you expect that everything is done healing?
6 days to 6 weeks. Most people at 2 weeks have a very sharp image, right?
Right. Wow. You seem to be, you seem to be doing well on it. Pearls is, she says, I feel for you, Gary. Her left eye is for reading, my right eye for distance. So I guess you just close one eye or the other, depending on what you're doing.
She must have had cataract surgery where she chose something for each eye. Maybe.
You're right.
Yeah. Because that's your options, right? If you want, like in Canada, we have health insurance, right? So if I had cataract surgery done, they would pay for it if I just wanted a clear lens. But if you want a lens where you can see far, medium, and close, they don't pay for that. You got to pay for it yourself. They'll kick in a few bucks, but not much. Huh? And because it's optional, But now that I've had it done, I'll never have cataracts, and I'll never lose my eye vision again. It's permanent.
Wow, that is fantastic. I never heard of anything like that. I remember my mom getting LASIK done, but that was nothing like that.
LASIK goes away after 5 years. You got to put your glasses on again.
Oh, is that
But
right? I
the
didn't
funniest
look.
part about the glasses is this morning. Fun story. Okay, my eyes were improving so much yesterday. I couldn't wait to wake up this morning. Right. So I get up this morning and I look at my phone. I can't see a damn thing, right? So I go to the bathroom. You know, everybody takes their phone to the bathroom. I'm looking at my phone. It's like 5 times worse than it was yesterday. I can't see anything. I go, oh my God, how disappointing. What's going on, right? So I walk out into the living room here and Carol goes, what are you doing wearing your glasses? I, I, I have it. I had picked up my glasses and put them on, right? I couldn't see a damn thing anymore.
Okay, that's funny. That's
Yeah. I
funny.
took them off and
We
wow, I could see, right?
we really need Carol to be right on with the camera and filming
Yeah.
this, just so that we could have this, because that would
Well,
have been classic.
I am making a video of my experience because it's incredible. And I've shot
Nice.
3 days of video so far. And I actually picked up a sponsor that's giving me AI glasses. So my transition is going from wearing glasses every day to wearing glasses by choice and having AI glasses. So that's going to be my video from that to that, right?
Oh, I can't
And
wait to hear what AI glasses are.
well, AI glasses, I'll be able to sit in a room, and if someone's talking a different language, I'll hear what they're saying. I'll understand it, or lots of things. Yeah,
Uh,
it recognizes objects. You can ask where something is on the table in front of you, and it'll tell you where it is, and stuff like that.
no,
You
no
can say,
kidding.
"Hey, what's the weather today?" or "What's the temperature in Arizona?" and your glasses will tell you. You know.
So, that is too funny. That
Yeah,
is too funny.
yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I picked up a new sponsor. It's a Canadian company, and they have all kinds of different electronic devices, and they want
Okay.
me to be their influencer. Right? So sounds good to me.
Nice. Perfect. Bonnie says she had LASIK years ago. They said
Yeah,
if I was older, they would have changed my lenses. So,
yeah thanks, Bonnie.
right. I, I don't think
Yeah,
it was intended that way, but it came out perfect.
it
Good
sure
job,
did.
Bonnie.
Well, it was the reverse story for me. I went there and they go, "No, you can't have LASIK. That's for young people."
Right. Yeah, there you go. There
Yeah,
you go. Well, what else you been up to, Gary?
wandering around trying to figure out where I am.
Right. Yeah.
No,
Well,
I don't
that's
know. It's
enough, really.
well, I got a video going about Lexi. You know, she's got a new outfit for being in the snow and that, right? We
Right,
held out
right.
pretty good with no snow, but you know that major storm that went through the U.S.
Yeah.
We got that too, but they got it much worse south of us than we got it. But we still
Okay.
got it too.
I
So
don't
I
know.
was outside
Negative
today.
23 is
Yeah.
that's pretty impressive right there.
Well, I was cheating. That's what the wind chill, right? It's about negative 13 or something, right? But still. And
I'll give
tomorrow,
it
or
to you.
no, yeah. I was up on a ladder today going around clearing the slide toppers off. There's ice on the bottom and snow on top, and I've cleared the snow off so the ice will melt. Because at the end of February, we're moving. We're going back into our house. We're going to put the RV in storage. We have a storage parking lot in our community that we live in. So we'll
Okay.
be putting it there. Yeah, we got a plug and water and all that stuff. But I'm just going to plug it in to keep the batteries warm, you know?
No, I gotcha. I
Yeah.
gotcha. So
We're looking forward to
are
going
you
back in the house, man. We haven't been there in a long time.
yeah, yeah. Now when so right now though you're still in the coach. How you doing
Yep.
with your water and everything?
The water froze twice on us here because I haven't been heating the basement enough. So now I got that basement heated up enough. It's no problem.
Okay, good.
What's that,
Yeah.
Carol? We haven't been in the house in a year and a half.
Since October 2023.
Yeah, year and a half since we've been in the house. So,
All right.
and we were only there for a couple months, and before that, we had someone else that was renting, and we bought the house. We were only there a couple months. I think the whole time we've owned the house for several years, but we've only been there about 4 months total, or maybe 6. I don't know.
Oh, I
Every time
gotcha.
we're there, we're doing a reno, and I'm going back to do another reno. I'm going to add a bathroom.
Oh, okay.
That's what it's like
Right
to own a
on.
house, man.
Oh yeah, I
Yeah.
get it. I get it. Bonnie's backpedaling a little bit. She said, "Hey, I said years ago." No,
Oh yeah.
I think what she said is she wasn't old enough and I'm going to stick by that. I think it was
Yeah.
that was good. So
I wonder how is the LASIK going now? Because some people I talk to, the LASIK kind of goes away after 5 years, and you have to put the glasses on again or get LASIK again.
that would be something I'd
Yeah.
I think that would be something to consider if it's going to go away after so many years. So,
Usually the LASIK, depending on your medical plan, you can get that paid for if you need it, but they're more likely to just buy you a pair of glasses instead. It depends on your medical plans, right?
Right.
Like,
Yeah.
I know your plans are different than ours here, so.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
Comes to go ahead.
Yeah,
Sorry.
you're also messing with the eyes. I mean, and that's it's you got to take a deep breath when you decide to go through with that, and I commend you on that, because I'm sure they give you the warnings and say,
well,
something bad could happen.
Yeah. Well, you got like a 95% chance of perfect success, right? And then you have a certain percentage of, things will go wrong and then they have to fix it. And there's like a 1 or 2% chance that it's not going to go well. Right. So, and I think that they can probably fix everything, but it might take a bit more effort at that point. Right. But, they're good. Right. I had no fear going in there. I was excited. Right. And it was a really good experience. So.
Nice. Yeah, Bonnie says it is gone now. It's way gone. Yeah, there you go. And Bill's getting personal again here. He says, can't be that old. We know Dave is a cradle robber. She's over 18.
Dave's in his 60s now, right? So,
oh my gosh, dude! You know what? I'm gonna. I don't know. I'm gonna need a bleep button or something. Tom could help me out with that. We'll get Tom to help me. We'll get a bleep button so that I can, 15-second delay, and we'll.
Yeah, you need a cough button, right?
Right. Exactly. Well.
Yeah, it was quite the experience. I'm really enjoying it, so it's good.
Yeah, I'm really glad that turned out well for you. It sounds like it turned out great. So that's
I can look around right now and everything's completely normal, and I can't quite read the small text on my phone and stuff like that. But it's only my third day, and day 1 was surgery day, and day 2 was my first recovery, and this is my second day of recovery. So it's shocking how fast it comes back. Right.
Yeah. There you go.
Depends on how much of a noodle you got too, right? You got a good brain. It retrains itself faster, right? So.
Right. Cosmic Mermaid Starman. There's Dawn and Gail right there throwing $10 our way. Thank you. Sure. Appreciate that.
What the hell?
Yeah. You know what? I've got some awesome people out there, and Don was the one going after you for that Super Bowl trophy from fantasy football. So,
Yeah, I can't believe I pulled that off. Really, it's nuts.
That is fantastic. Don really wanted that, and he was coming after you too. I don't know. He put it in gear there the last few games, and I got to give him credit.
Yeah. My daughter was saying, you're going to have to start learning something about football. And I went, I think that's my charm.
There you go. You didn't even know,
Oh, you see what I did? I just pushed my glasses up, I poked myself in the middle of my nose all day.
You're probably going to catch yourself doing all those things. Thanks, Don. I appreciate. I hope you're doing well, and I'm probably going to enlist Don and yours help for the next year's fantasy football to make sure we get all of the rules and the different settings the way everybody would like, because you guys are obviously doing really well at it, and it would be nice to have that.
Don's a 2-timer, right?
Oh yeah. You and Don. So no, that's I'd like to enlist you guys always have suggestions at the end of the season. We need all the suggestions at the beginning. So look.
I think Don's probably past his prime though.
Oh, I see. Yeah, he should retire. I don't think there's a fantasy football retirement age. So probably out of luck there, Gary.
Yeah.
No, Bill's saying I ought to know. Missy is 10 years old. Bill's robbing the cradle there. There you go.
That's what I thought when I met them. I thought Missy's a little young for Bill. What's going on there?
Right. There you go.
Bill
well, I think that's
Bill came to meet us in Claremont, and then he came to meet me in Orlando a few times. And he actually helped me carry my dishwasher into the RV. Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Yeah, Bill and Missy are great people. They came out and hung out with me there at the Thousand Trails. I forget the name of it now.
Oh, yeah, the one with the gators.
But
right?
yeah, we actually the one with the gators. Yeah, absolutely. Yep. So I kind of like that part.
Everglades?
Well,
no, that's not it.
No, not that far. Just south of Orlando, there's another one, and I know Bill's going to say which one it is here real soon. Yeah, it's coming. It's coming. But well, hopefully everybody stay warm out there. We're going to wrap this one up, but if you're you're in good company, because I think about 90% of the country is below freezing right now.
Oh yeah. I was making fun of a friend of mine in Florida today. He said his plumbing froze. I said, "Well, you don't have insulated water lines in Florida?"
Yeah, no, they don't, and I mean it's not something they have to deal with. So that's my gosh, it is kind of funny because there isn't a one of them owns a coat around there. So some of them don't even own pants.
Well, that was a crazy storm. At one point, it was from Texas to Newfoundland, like the whole way, right?
Yeah,
that's a long way, right? And then moving across, right?
Yep.
Like that's thousands of miles.
Yeah. No, that's something else. So, well, Gary, good having you on. Thanks for sharing that. Hopefully you'll stay for the afterlife here. But say hi to Miss Carol and hope she is doing well.
She just went behind the glass door there to go watch some shows. See the light went on back there?
Yep, there you go. I like that door, by the way. That's
nice,
that's pretty. Yeah, that is pretty. You don't see that too often, so I like that.
You know what's crazy about that door is it does not stop the remote control with the TV on, and she'll be back there with her TV on, right? And she'll change the channel, and it changes my channel, and I'll change mine back, and it changes hers.
Wow, that's perfect. That's perfect. Yeah. You can kind of mess with her a little bit.
I do, trust me. Because I don't really watch it. It's just on.
Devious minds think alike, Gary. I'm just there. I'm right there with you. Well, everybody have a good night. I'm going to give Miss Pearl the last word of the night there and say good night to everybody. Safe travels. Live life full time. We will see you guys next week. Take care, guys.
Bye now.
Bye-bye. There we go. Let's see if I can find the end button here.